You already talked to Queen, didn't you? Yeah, I can tell. She probably told it like some grand mystery. She does that. Everything with her sounds like it belongs in a dramatic opera. Me? I'll keep it simple. Something happened at the diner. You already know that part. But after a while, we got bored. And when two people like us get bored, well, why not rush to the fun? Why not see what's out there? The car, you probably wrote that down already too. Mustang convertible, nice engine, smooth ride. But let me correct something before you get the wrong idea. It wasn't my car, and it wasn't hers either, technically speaking. We are two of the lawful beneficiaries of the vehicle, meaning we don't hold the title. But we are fully authorized to enjoy the experience. That's the legal phrasing, at least the way I like to say it. Queen was driving. I was in the passenger seat, which was the correct arrangement at the time because I was drunk. Not dangerously drunk, just conversationally drunk. The kind where the world feels slightly funnier than usual. We pulled up to a traffic light, red, still. Then another car rolled up next to us. Two guys inside. You know the type. Young, restless. Looking for a moment they can tell their friends about later. One of them leaned over and said something. I didn't even bother asking what. Sometimes you can hear intention even if the words are blurry. So I lifted my hand and gave them the middle finger. Friendly gesture. Queen saw that and immediately burned the tires. The Mustang jumped forward like it had somewhere important to be. We didn't even check if they followed. Some races aren't worth finishing. We drove a while after that, wind in the car, city sliding by. Then we pulled into an underground parking garage. Concrete, echoes, the usual. Queen shut off the engine and told me she was going to get her hair done. Told me I should wait in the car. Now let me be clear about something. I had zero intention of getting out of that car. Comfortable seat, nice breeze, little bit of leftover buzz. I was perfectly content. But sometimes you make a fuss just to see how someone reacts. So I questioned her. Asked where she was going, why she was going alone, why she didn't want my company. None of it was serious, just curiosity theater. And sure enough, she rolled her eyes exactly the way I knew she would. Then she walked off with that little attitude she carries like an accessory. Mission accomplished. After she left, I leaned back in the seat, closed my eyes for a moment, and I had a dream. I'm not going to waste your time describing the whole thing. Dreams are messy. But I will say this. There was a bear, a beat-up little teddy bear. And somehow it ended up sitting on the dashboard with a cigar. Don't ask me why. Dream logic is strange. I remember hearing a loud boom in the dream, then a car alarm. And that's when I woke up. Turns out, the boom wasn't part of the dream. There'd been a small accident right there in the garage. Two cars bumped each other a few rows ahead of me. Nothing serious. Just enough damage to wake up the alarms. People were standing around arguing about it. Normal city behavior. But here's the strange part. When I sat up and looked at the dashboard, the bear was there. Same little stitched thing from the dream. Sitting quietly like it belonged. Name stitched on its chest. Deuce. Now, I'm not a superstitious man. But when your dreams start mailing you souvenirs, you pay attention. I picked Deuce up, looked at him, then set him back down. All right, I told him, you can ride along. Then I stepped out of the car, walked around the accident scene. People were yelling, insurance talk, blame being passed around like a hot potato. None of it interested me. So I kept walking, through the garage, up into the mall entrance, heading toward the hair salon where Queen said she'd be. And somewhere along the way, I started singing, just quietly to myself, an ooh-wee song. You ever notice music makes long hallways feel shorter? Anyway, that's where the story pauses. Queen getting her hair done, me walking through the mall with a mysterious bear named Deuce, and a feeling that the day was just starting to get interesting. You writing all that down, doctor? Good, because if that bear starts talking later, I want it on record that I mentioned him first.